Hey guys, Waterfowler41 here, and in today's video we're going to be installing some more Jogon carbon fiber stuff on my 2023 Raptor. So what we're looking at here today is the hood vent cover. So this is a 3-piece kit, and what this allows you to do is give the hood vent a carbon fiber look. So there's a piece for the center section, and then there is overlays for this side section. Just like all the other Jogon stuff that I have on the interior of the truck as well as the door handles, this is a double stick adhesive backed real carbon fiber super thin panel. So all other panels go on top of existing panels, they don't replace it, but they're so thin that it actually looks like the real panel itself. So I like it because it's really a more cost-effective approach to actually replacing the whole panel with a new carbon fiber panel. But with that said, we're going to jump right into the installation. Tools are very simple. First thing you want to do is have some cleaner as well as some isopropyl alcohol to prep the surface. And then depending on temperature in your garage or outside, make sure you have a heat gun. I like to have a heat gun, especially when I'm using double stick tape in temperature less than 60 degrees. It just helps the double stick tape adhere more. So what I'll do is I'll hit the area with some heat, and then once I'm done with that, then I'll go back in and install the parts, and everything should stick nicely. All right, the one thing I will say with all of these parts is before you go ahead and clean everything, before you pull the backing off of the double stick tape, just go ahead and lay it in position and figure out where you want it. Also figure out what your anchor points are. So it looks like this little corner here is there's a little pocket that the piece fits in. So maybe what we'll do is we'll install it here and then lay the panel that way. That way everything sits nicely. And then there's double stick tape all along the bottom. So we'll hook it on the corner here, flop it down, and it's nice because it does hook around the back. So there's really no messing this up. It looks nice even as it is right now before we even adhere it. But again, with all of these panels, the best thing you could do is go ahead and drop them into place. Do kind of a dry fitment just to make sure you know what you're working with, and then you know what the right process for installing it, because there's 3 panels here. You want to install these side guys first. If you install this guy, then you're going to have the weird overlap. It's just not going to look great. All right, like all the Jogon carbon fiber panels, the first thing you want to do after cleaning is just to make sure it's super clean with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. So we're just going to go ahead and wipe everything down nicely. We're going to pay special attention to the area where the adhesive is actually going to stick. We want to make sure that that's super clean, free of any sort of protectant or whatever. I know I use a sealant on this truck or a spray sealant, and I want to make sure I get any of that overspray off of here. That way everything sticks nicely. So what we'll do is wipe everything down here, make sure it's nice and dry, then get our heat gun, and then prep everything, get the backing off, and drop everything into place. All right, so once you cleaned everything with isopropyl alcohol and figured out really how you're gonna dry fit this guy, or what orientation you need to take in order to get this guy installed, the last thing you need to do before installing is use a razor blade and pop up the red backing. This is super thin double stick tape, and it's really hard to get with your nails, so using a razor blade certainly helps. So just basically start here, go across, and then what we'll do is we'll hit this with a little bit of heat, we'll hit the surface with a little bit of heat, we'll hook onto our anchor point here, drop everything into place, and take a look at the final product before we get to the main vent here. I already went ahead and did the other side. All right, so our panel is ready to go. You can see all the red backings off here. Now I'm gonna grab the heat gun, hit this with a little bit of heat, hit the panel itself with a little bit of heat, not too much, just enough to warm it up. And then we're gonna anchor everything on this corner here, drop it into place, and we'll see what this looks like once it's fully installed. All right, so the piece itself is installed. Again, just hooked it here, dropped everything into place, and held it into place for a few minutes while everything cooled off from the heat gun. So you can see, nice gap there. Panel looks really good. So now the next thing we're gonna do is focus on this guy. Now you really do need to be careful with that center hood vent, and I'll show you why. The piece between the emblem and the bottom of this overlay is very thin, and this is thin material as it is, and this fits perfect. So you need to be careful with popping this guy over the emblem. So we're going to drop it down straight and then pull it up and over this emblem here. It's going to take some manipulating, but really that's the best way to install it. We're going to go ahead and wipe this down with isopropyl alcohol, get this one installed as well, and we'll take a look at the final product. All right, so here's the backside of the main vent, I think, or vent cover. As far as the orientation for how I'm going to install it, I'm just going to drop it down the best I can. I'm not going to be able to be on both sides of the vehicle, but I'm going to drop it down, and then I'm going to use the emblems to align it. Because remember, there's a pop out here, and when I dry fitted everything, the emblems fit perfect. So I'm just going to use that to align everything. So I'm going to go ahead and pull off all the red backing tape now, hit everything with a little bit of heat just to give it enough warmth for the tape to work effectively, and then drop it down and just kind of slowly move it into place before I push everything down and give it its forever home. So let's go ahead. All right, so here is the final product. What you might have noticed when I was installing it is I used a microfiber towel to push along the side, and I did that because this is a matte finish and you don't want to mar it, because if you mar it, you're basically going to polish the matte finish with your finger or whatnot. So if you use a microfiber, it's easier to push down on everything and kind of slide across the panel. But we have the little winglets installed. We did those first, and then we did the main piece. The main piece is a little bit of a struggle. It's a big piece, and it's a big fragile piece, right? This is super thin carbon fiber that we're dealing with. You need to be super careful with all the edges and any of the points where you could potentially crack the matte finish. You just want to be super careful. Anyway, install is super easy. Clean everything with isopropyl alcohol, heat up everything if you need to, and then go ahead and install. Before you do any of the installation, make sure you dry fit everything just so you understand how they go on. With this big piece, I basically dropped it down and then pulled everything over the emblems, and everything just kind of situated and found its rightful home. Whereas on the winglet side, we hooked the outside corner and then pulled everything in and pushed it down. That is how you install the Jogon carbon fiber hood vent overlay. That's matte carbon fiber. I will leave a coupon code down below. I got a couple coupon codes that they shared with me for my channel that hopefully will save you a dime or two on your next purchase if you were to purchase any of these panels. And I'll leave a link to these guys down in the description as well. But with that said, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.